Good morning, all. Welcome to my kitchen. This is Kim at Uncensored Food. Roxy's over there in a sunbeam doing her thing. And this morning I woke up hungry for some reason. I don't usually do that. And I'm going to make a 4-ingredient pancake for you today that's easy as pie and so delicious. You can make it as thick or as thin as you like. I like it somewhere in the middle, as sweet or as savory as you like. But let me just give you the basics. First off, 2 eggs in a thing, okay? In a mixing bowl, or a pouring thing is what I found. And then we're going to take about, I can't give you exact measurements, this much flour. There will be more, I'm quite sure of it. 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. This will take care of your liquids as well as the sugar that you need. Not a single calorie in this, right? Get that in there. Crepes are really quite wonderful. There's really nothing to them, and they're really, really good. And again, you can make it sweet or savory. Leave this part out for the savory, and concentrate on the sweet. If you're lucky, oh, and this much olive oil. I'd say about a teaspoon, maybe a little more. If you're lucky enough to have an immersion blender, go get that thing, because this is what's going to really whip up everything. And mix this all together. All right, mixed up perfectly, if you can see that, but I've decided it's a little too thick. So in order to thin it out, you're going to add milk a little at a time. And as you know, I prefer oat milk to regular cow's milk. And here's where you gotta get clever and make it thick or thin, whatever works for you. I'm gonna go a little thinner. Love an immersion blender. Let me see. Yeah, that's nice. Good. And it's delicious. You're not going to have to add syrup or anything on this. Now, to cook these, all you're going to do is take a tab of butter and put it in your heated pan. Ooh, that's nice. And you're going to use at least 1 tablespoon of that. That's kind of important, because the butter is going to help to make the edges nice and crispy. All right, that's very good. Pour in this much crêpes, almost to the ends, but not quite. Need this top open. We don't need to close it. We only need the top to flip it. This is the end of that. There's nothing more to this. Make one after the next after the next. As I said, if you're going to make this savory, leave out the sweetened condensed milk and use just egg and flour. You can use a little salt and pepper, and you can roll these and fill them with whatever you want, or you can eat them as pancakes, but you're getting a nice, ooh, okay. This is getting a nice crispy edge. When I'm done with that, I'm just gonna flip it over, do the other side, PDQ, and then put it on a plate, so stand by. I told you this was gonna be easy, right? Here's where it gets a little tricky. If you are working with a pan like this and there's butter in it, you may drip the butter, so you gotta flip this sucker, PDQ fast, boink. If I did it right, and I did it right, you're gonna end up with a crepe that looks like this. Isn't that a beauty? Cook the other side for just a few minutes. Pile these suckers up and then dig. Here is getting the temperature of the pan right. You may toss out 1 or 2 of them when you get started, because it's gonna burn or it's not gonna cook enough or whatever. You will figure that out in the first couple. So with the beauty of this double pan, I can finish cooking one on this burner, start the next one on this burner, and then you can feed people faster. Speed is the answer. Like that, we have some gorgeous crepes that are already so sweet. I don't need syrup with these, so I'm serving them with oranges and a little bit of sour cream. There you go, folks. 4 ingredients. Flour, can of condensed sweetened milk, 2 eggs, does that count as 2 more ingredients? Eggs, and a little bit of olive oil. Bon appetit, everyone. Enjoy this glorious day. Make some crepes someday. Do it soon. This is Kim at Uncensored Food. And did you notice how I picked this up and it didn't go spilling? That's progress, baby. On my homemade plates.